Okay, so this is actually just my first time doing this. One of the things as I've been, my name is Yvonne. And one of the things I've been, well, maybe I shouldn't give her mine. My name is Yvonne. Um, I don't know how to do this, but one of the things I read as I've been studying the um, life world of tarot reading, a different spiritual way, um, was to, get familiar with my cards, pull them out, try to read them and stuff like that. I got my meditation music on right now. And then, just record yourself. So I may put this one out there, I don't know, but um, I'm familiarizing myself with it. I don't have a name or anything like that yet. But I definitely wanted to come in for the collective because I know that if I am feeling like this, or if I see this, or if I'm going through this, other people are too. I'm not the only one. That's the reason that's how I even got here in the first place. To even be doing something like this right now. So this is one of my crystals that I got. First time ever picking it up and really just using it, but so I have a person, and I believe this person is my twin flame. I'm not gonna, tell him that. He probably don't even know I'm pretty sure he don't even know what that is right about now. And which brings me to doing this video right now is because pretty sure he doesn't even know what a twin flame is. As of yet, as of now. And that's okay because um something is happening. Something is happening in the spirit realm concerning me and my person, you and your person. I truly believe that it's a collective energy, and that's the reason how come I got on here to even do this. My person is a religious person. And when I say that, I don't mean like he's a pastor, whatever. I mean, I'm just saying I'm not saying that. A religious person is a person who they follow the multitude. If enough people believe it, it must be true. Kind of a thing. And that works for a lot of people. It does. And I'm okay with that. I used to be what I consider a religious person. I went to church every Sunday. I was in Bible study on Tuesday, prayer on Thursday. I gave my life. I confessed the Lord as my Savior in 1998. And it was very interesting. Very, very interesting. I was sold out. I was in a choir. I started my day off with prayer. You couldn't get me to curse no more. I was not listening to secular music. None of that. I had gotten to the point where it was I felt bad even masturbating. And you feel bad about convicted, like when that conviction comes in. It took somebody to explain it to me that it's not a bad thing as long as you're not meditating on someone while you're doing it. Which that can be done because it's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad for your body. It's a natural thing. To want to have that pleasure. Just so many things that are natural that some religions make you feel bad about. And I think it causes like an inner conflict between you and yourself, or you and the God in you. I mean, I'd have to I don't want to pull out my Bible because I start talking some scriptures, but mainly I'm here because I don't consider myself to be a religious person anymore. I am very spiritual though. I'm very spiritual. Excuse my hair. My hair, me two ponytails, protector style, because I got these dreadlocks, these sister locks. But I am a spiritual person. I feel everything. Some things I feel I don't even want to feel. And I'm learning to embrace it. I am embracing. Okay, so I know I'm skipping over this. I had a tower moment in my life, a bunch of them actually, that made me lose faith in the God or Jesus Christ that I was praying to. I feel like the more I prayed, the worse things happen. But there are times where I did feel good. And I mean, I try really hard to get into it, going to church, choir. I would, I was even, just praying so hard that I would, just learn to speak. Want to speak in tongues, just have that gift. Then one day, I don't know. I feel like I've been having tower moments since I was a child. But one day I got tired of it. I'm like, you know what? I have been praying and reading the Bible. I've been doing all this stuff, and I'm just like, this one bad thing after another. And so one day I said, you know what? I'm gonna just not do it anymore. And I went on this, what they call backslidden binges, just being bad, and never really came back. Was able to come back fully. But October 24, 2019, So yeah, I went on this binge where I was drinking, and then there was some pain discovered in my body, and I had to get surgery, and like a really intense surgery. There's a surgery, the pain is still in my body. So yeah, then some other tower moments happened. And I said, you know what, that's it, I'm tired. I am just gonna be still and just do whatever the fuck I feel like doing. And so I started drinking, still raising my kids, still working, you know what I'm saying? It was in a long-term relationship. And speed forward up to today. Well, I went on the fast October 24th, 2019. I woke up one day with a freaking hangover. And I remember looking up at the ceiling at the bottom of my bed, and I was like, something has got to change. And so I went on this 30-day fast or challenge. I challenged myself. It was a 30-day fast challenge, whatever, it's the same thing. Challenged myself, fasted from alcohol for 38 days. Technically 28 days. 2 of them days I kind of failed. But I said I was not going to drink for 30 days. I was not going to eat beef or pork or fast foods. Or no, I said I wasn't going to drink. I wasn't going to eat any fast foods. Might have been beef or pork too. I think all I ate was chicken, like salmon and stuff. Salads. And I was like, okay, so now I'm going to have to find something to do with my time because, you know, normally I'd be gone. I'd be traveling or I'm out in the nightlife. I'm the nightlife girl because I'm single. My kids are adults and it's my turn. It's my life to live. But I discovered that there was something else that I was missing. I don't even know how I got here. I just stumbled upon this. You know, I wasn't even looking for it. I know I was watching YouTube videos because I am, and something I still want to do. Was trying to educate myself on wholesaling, house flipping. I'm gonna go through the wholesaling part before I start flipping. But watching these videos, and I don't even remember how it happened. How one of these videos, these tarot reading videos, came across my screen, and I remember thinking to myself, because of the religiosity that I had, oh my God, it was the perfect word for it. And this, it's kind of like this, this Hierophant energy that I'm getting ready to start off talking about in a minute, of why I even came to practice or whatever I'm doing this video. But because I was stuck in religion and I had conformed to this way of thinking or belief or teaching, you know, because the Bible speaks about how God, I would really have to pull it up, but they talk about witchcraft and how, and I believe that psychics and possibly tarot card readers or whatever was pulled into that realm of it being known as witchcraft, because I guess it's supposed to be a sin to try to go into the future. Well, Tarot readings is not trying to go into the future. You're picking up energies, current energies. You can meditate with church folks. They meditate before they come out and pray and they I mean whatever, preach or whatever, and they just use the term feeling something in the spirit. I'm feeling in the spirit. I'm feeling somebody in the spirit. I mean, it's just picking up on people's energies. You know what I'm saying? I just choose not to be the religiosity way of doing and saying things. And I just got that way and it just happened out of nowhere. Like, I still don't remember how. But I said, you know what? I said, what the heck? I clicked on it because it was time. It was time. And I listened to this reading, and you know how they tell you to whatever person you have on your mind, or thing that you've been thinking about a lot and maybe constantly whatever, just and then they tap into the energies, they tap into the spirit to speak on behalf of the universe. I say the universe. Other people may say they're speaking, they're tapping into the spirit and they're speaking on behalf of God. That's fine. I remember when I was in my 20s, I was young. I had kids. Me and my oldest two kids' father, who is deceased now, he mainly was always trying to find himself. That's what he's always saying. He's trying to find himself. He's on this spiritual journey to find himself. I think he felt like that he was adopted. He never knew his parents. I think that he has never been able to, even up until his death, been able to really come to terms with that. Something was missing. But I remember he was practicing Islam. And I'm young, I left home early and stuff like that. I'm just trying to find my way. And so I was like, okay, we together. Let's do it. Let's see. And I remember it being a very, very peaceful experience. A very peaceful experience, and I remember going over to this couple's house, Islamic couple's house, and when we went into their house, because I think I had my oldest daughter and my son by the end, my oldest two kids, and we went into the house. It was such a peacefulness when you walked in there. And when you stood in there, and when you was in there, it was just like, don't think I've ever felt that type of serenity. Like, you can feel it on your body. It was so real, raw, I don't know. It was beautiful. And then I don't know what happened, but we probably broke up or something like that, and I stopped doing that. Started going back to church. Yeah. So yeah, I've done that. But anyway, I'm rambling, but I don't really know what I'm doing. Just a little background. I guess I was trying to do. But so for some of us who I've known that the way I think is going to be different from the way that my person is thinking, because my person is religious. This is where it's all started from. He's religious. He's conformed. There is a cultural difference, and these are some things, that may arise. Not saying that it's going to be a problem or issue, because I truly don't believe that God, the universe, is going to bring you into union with someone that you feel so connected to for it to be something evil. There is something that's going to be learned out of this connection. Whether it's if you're learning self-love, if you're learning how to manifest things, you know what I'm saying, in your life or to your life. No ill intent, no wickedness, you know what I'm saying? Because the truth of the matter is, you are going to feel what you're feeling. It's your decision to be present with your feelings. Some people have feelings, and because they're so wrapped up in religion or whatever, that they ignore their feelings, when your feelings are valid. And that's just a place where I am. But I believe at the same time that I am a helper of men, a helper of people. I mean, I don't know. I've been listening a lot, and I am an Aquarius, and the Aquarius people, energies or whatever, they are healers by nature. I know personally, I am always trying to find ways or looking for ways, if I need it, to heal myself. One of the reasons why I moved from up north to the south is because I knew that I was feeling depressed. I was starting to feel like I was starting to suffer a little bit from depression. And I didn't like it. I don't like the feeling. And one of the things that I noticed when I came to visit my mom down south, it was really sunny in the month of October. Month of October up north, you are in the cold. It's cold, it's dreary, the skies are blue. I don't like it. So I came down here to visit in October, and it was sunny, and I felt so alive. I felt so vibrant. I felt so good, and I realized that I need to be somewhere sunny, because if I'm not anywhere sunny, I'm going to be somewhere crying. I'm going to be somewhere not being productive. I'm just not going to be feeling good. And so yeah, I'll even try to find a book to read, a self-help book to read, or sometimes the self-help is not, in the best interest. And when I say that, I mean like when, you turn over to drinking a lot. I mean, not a lot, but more than you should. Yeah, you have to balance that. But I believe that is the reason why I stumbled upon this video. when I went on that fast, October 24th for 28, 30 days. And boom, next thing you know, I am watching tarot readings and I'm ordering tarot cards. And my person is a religious person. I don't know a whole lot because I don't ask a whole lot of questions. I'm just trying to leave the dialogue to be freely flow. And I could see, because I'm very intuitive. Most Aquariuses are. We're intuitive people. You can pick up on people's energies, and you can see, and you just some things you just feel. And your feelings are probably right, which means that for the most part you know it. But we've opened up these line of communications, through a couple of tower moments, and I got this message today, because usually when I talk, I reference to the universe. When you're a religious person, you believe you want to do with Jesus and God and stuff, which is fine. If that works for whoever that works for. But then I got my cards. I got out my cards that I got that I'm trying to learn how to, handle and manage a lot of them. And I did my shuffle. The first card came out was the Hierophant. Let me sit this down. I got my amethyst crystal. Got my sage incense. I got sage, but I got my sage incense burning right now. But the first card that came out was the Hierophant card. Now, I know that my person is a Taurus. And the Hierophant is Taurus energy. And according to the Tarot for Beginners, the Hierophant is an educated person, a knowledgeable person, a religious person, a person who conforms. It's the earth energy. And when I got that message earlier, I responded from not a religious perspective, but a spiritual perspective. And I was like, I said, this. I'm glad this dialogue is happening. You know what I'm saying? Because we definitely need to keep the communication open. And I definitely want to, shouldn't have a problem with each other voicing ourselves. So I was like, okay, and I was into that. So I was like, okay, so I'm about to sit here. I'm about to try to get some work done because there's so much stuff I need to do. So much things I really need to do. And I said, you know what? But before I do that, I said, I think I'm going to put on some meditation music and I'm going to pull some cards and just try to see what this current energy is like right now. Because, you go through this thing where you don't talk a whole lot sometimes, and for different reasons. And I said, I'm just going to, just tap into the energies and see. So I shuffled, did my shuffling, and, and first card popped out was the Hierophant card. This is my person. My person is religious. The Hierophant is a religious person who conforms. And I mean, even if you look at the picture, she is sitting on her throne, and she has a wand in this hand, and her hand up like this. So this is how it's looking. Here is my wand. This is, yeah. Mm-hmm. I am the high priestess, the Pope, teacher, and I say that this is how it is. That's what her hands is doing. And then you got and then this is where I had this. And then you got the two students on the end. They're sitting at attention, and she is telling them, this is how it is. This is how it's supposed to be. This is the way it is. And they're sitting there, and they're like, okay. I mean, we'll believe it too. Okay. But she is laying down the law. And then the overall energy was, bottom of the deck, was the Seven of Swords. So the number 7 is about spirituality. Now remember, I told you that my person was religious. Bottom of the deck is my energy. I'm more of a spiritual person. So then I looked up the Seven of Swords, because swords well, the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is Aquarius energy, which I am an Aquarius. It was funny when I read it, though. So the Seven of Swords is about spirituality. That's what I feel like I am. I feel like I'm more of a spiritual person than a religious person. And then the astrology is Moon in Aquarius, so that's my own energy. But then the keywords is, so when you look at this picture, now when I looked at the picture, I said to myself, this is what I said, because we had a conversation earlier about being self, just in a couple of years being self-employed and stuff like that. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, I feel like we already matching energies, you know what I'm saying? And I'm definitely thinking along the same lines of that. I just probably now feel more motivated to do it because, I want to meet my divine masculine right there. And so I'm looking at this card like, okay, you got the Seven of Swords, spirituality. Okay, you think I can't handle this? You think I can't? Okay. It might be 7 swords right here, but I'm walking away with 5. You know what I'm saying? I got this. I got this. I got me. I got me. I got you too if you want me to. But when I looked at the book, and I've also learned too that some people don't even know how to read tarot. They pick up the energy and they let the cards start speaking like I did when I looked at it. But the key words for this is sneaking, calculated, and stealing. So I guess they're saying that she looks like she's stealing these swords. Or yellow represents consciousness or sneaking away in broad daylight. So she's in broad daylight. She's sneaking away with these swords. I'm not picking that up for this particular energy or this particular recording or reading. If anything, if I had to take away the calculation, she's probably calculating, what, I'm about to show you. I'm about to show you. I'm about to show you who I am. She got her little cute little blue outfit on. She got her high heels on, baby. She got that hair. She got a pink lipstick on. She's like, let me look. Hold up. Now I'm about to show you. We about to do this. I'm about to show you some stuff. So that's it. That was my energy. And then the next card I flipped over was the Justice card. So when I'm looking at the card, I immediately, pick up on the feminine energy. She's sitting there, you know what I'm saying? She got the sword in one hand and she got the scales in the other hand. But in both hands, they both are balanced. It's balanced. There's balance here. If there's balance here, there's going to be balance here. Between the Hierophant, your religious person, and you, overall energy at the end of the day, spiritual person, there is going to be a balance. It's going to be okay. So the Justice, I don't think I looked up the Justice. Did I look it up? I don't think I did. Let me see. I don't think I did because I went right with the balance, because and that's the key word. The key word is balance, objectivity, fairness, equity. There is going to be balance. This right here, this is not going to be an issue. This right here, this religious and spiritual is not going to be an issue, because I believe that the universe is going to bring balance between us, between us two, between you two. Because most of the time, religious people feel the way they feel and think the way they think because they've been conformed. But if you have a person like this, they're getting ready to open up to more spiritual things. They won't be able to continue to see things in such a conformed way. And so that's where this justice is going to come in, this balance, justice. It's going to balance. It's going to be balanced. It's going to be balanced. And then the next card was the Six of Wands. So when I looked at this, I picked up the feminine energy again. She got her wand. She's, on her hand. She got her. She looked like she got her salt and pepper earrings on. She got her bantu knots in her head. Like she got her ripped jeans on. Like she is really feeling empowered. She's really feeling empowered. You know what I'm saying? But she real cool with it. You know what I'm saying? She riding. She like, okay, we gonna ride this thing on out, baby. Now the number 6 represents harmony, intrigation, passivity, harmony. Number 6 represents harmony, intrigation, passivity. You know what I'm saying? Well, we ain't even finna argue about this. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no need. Intrigation. We gonna come together. Y'all gonna come together. It's gonna come together. Okay? And it's gonna be harmony. It's gonna be harmony. Now the 6 of Wands, and I'm just doing this. I'm just getting into it, and I'm just doing it. And I'm grateful for the books that come along with this. So the 6 of Wands, the key words is victory, validation, messengers, and messages. So Divine Feminines, you are the message. And a lot of y'all are messenger. You know what I'm saying? That you are going forth, and now look at that, your divine masculine, he helping you. He was like this, stuck in religion. But the universe brought balance and harmony, integration, validation that your spiritual path that you've chosen is going to speak for itself. You will be validated. And then they're going to start helping you. I love it. But before that, there may have to be a tower moment. Or there may be a tower moment happening now. Or that may happen. I reference this to like Hurricane Katrina. Now this is a tower moment. This looks bad. The building that caught on fire, they having to jump out of the window. They jumped out to save themselves. They would have stayed in, they would have burnt up. So more than likely, when they jumped out, they saved themselves. They didn't die. Everything they had in there burned down. But they still had their life. And they had another chance. So, oh my God, the people upstairs, they walk so hard. Like, they don't walk. It's like they're just thumping across the floor. So the tower, which is one of the major arcanas. The major energy cards, maybe? Yes. I don't know. I'm looking for the tower. So the tower, also known as the fire, the thunderbolt, the key words are destruction, consequences, catastrophe, detoxification. When something in our life isn't working, a habit, a job, a relationship, but we refuse to acknowledge the issues, we build an increasingly precarious tower held together with temporary solutions, wishful thinking, and denial. If we neither take the initiative to dismantle nor restore the shoddy tower, it will inevitably come crashing down. The tower signifies a time of total destruction. The foundation we've relied upon, however dysfunctional, have been ripped out from underneath us. Free falling, we may feel terror or despair. If you've pulled the tower, the gift here is that real solutions and solid foundations can be put in place now that an untenable situation is no longer sapping your energy. So, a lot of times, tower moments come about when we're not listening to our inner being. When you are not listening to the Holy Spirit, when you are not listening to the voice of God, when you're not listening to the guardian angels that have been put around you to protect you, when you're not listening to your own intuition, and you are just temporarily trying to fix things with your own thought process, or some type of religiosity where you're doing all of this believing and reading, but you're not going back to the beginning of the Bible where God even called you little gods, giving you dominion over the things of the earth, animals, things of the earth. And boom, it all has to come crumbling down because you didn't maintenance it. Sometimes it has to happen. Now, this energy, when I'm picking it up, I'm thinking that there may be, this could be you and your masculine. I'm leaning more towards the masculine energy. Different situations, that they are running from or rejecting this union. A lot of times because they don't understand. They're wrapped up in religion. They just haven't been open. And that's why you're here. That's why I'm here. That's why this connection has happened now. Y'all probably met each other years ago and never thought that you were thinking that you'd be here. I dang sure never thought I'd be here. And I dang sure never thought I'd be here looking at cards and reading cards and the energies and stuff. But it is part of the path. It is part of this path. If you are here, if you are watching this, this is your path. You are not crazy. Ain't nothing wrong with you. You ain't evil. You ain't going to hell. This is your path. But I referred it to, even still, this happens. They jumped out, okay? They didn't die. They didn't burn up. They have another chance to get it right. And I was comparing it to Hurricane Katrina because I remember in the job field that I do, I remember speaking to a lot of survivors who said that Katrina was bad. I mean, I'm sure y'all remember Hurricane Katrina, 2005? It was horrible. And it was catastrophic. And people lost everything. And some people died. And then you have the survivors who, after they lost everything, said, you know what? Even though I lost everything, even though this horrible thing happened, I feel so blessed. I feel like I am in a better place now than I was before it happened. Because, you got FEMA, they was getting help, people was getting assistance, they was getting a fresh start. I even seen it end relationships that probably should have been ended long before Katrina happened. And it took this tower moment. It took that tower moment to tell them, you know what? You don't belong together. You don't make each other happy. You make each other miserable. And you stay together because people have said that's what you should do. Religion has said that's what you should do. And nobody is listening to their own inner being. Your feelings are valid. And they said I'm better off now than I was before it happened. This disaster in disguise was a blessing. Tower moments can turn into blessings. So whatever it may be, just know that all based upon how you raise your energy and your level of thinking, you know what I'm saying? And don't let it take you out. I can't stand when I hear people say one bad thing happened, earlier that day, and they be like, oh, now my whole day messed up. Well, then why are you just going to do that? Why are you just going to come into agreement with your whole day being messed up because that one thing happened? You have to raise your vibrations. You have to raise your positive. And I ain't always been this way. I am this way now. And I am seeing the hand of God. I am seeing the universe work on my behalf and in my favor. And just know that you are on the right path. Your person is on the right path. Your person is on the right path. This religious person is on the right path. And out of this, there will be balance and there will be harmony, even after this. So that's all I have for right now. That's the energies that I'm pulling in. Excuse me. Love, peace, and self-love. And love everybody. And that probably sounds real, Jake, but thank you. That's it.